What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video we're going to be going over GTA 5 Online's weekly update. That means we'll be going over the sales for this week and the good money making methods for this week. But first things first, we have this week's podium vehicle, which is the Paragon R. It's a decent vehicle and it comes with a nice wrap for the new year, which is kind of nice, and I highly recommend you guys go ahead and spin the wheel and take your chance to win it. This time I only got RP, but hopefully you guys get the opportunity to win the car or a good stack of cash. So let's get right into the sales. So for the Annihilator Stealth, you have that on sale, and the Alkonost aircraft, which is on sale from the KO Perico heist. And then if you have Prime Gaming, you get that awesome little boat there for sale as well. So if you guys have Prime Gaming, you will have the boat. If you don't have Prime Gaming, you guys can sign up for a 30-day free trial, and the link in the description box below. But that is Prime exclusive sale. As well as we have the Valkyrie on sale for 1.7 million. It might be a little bit more expensive if you don't have Prime Gaming, because you get that extra 10% off, but it's also on sale. And then if you go over to the Dock Tees website, you can get the long fin boat as well, which is on sale with this week's update for Prime Gaming members. And then for all players, we have this coil Cyclone as well on sale for the Legendary Motorsports sales, and the Grati Visione. This is one of my favorite vehicles in the game. It looks sleek. It's just one of the better looking cars in my opinion. If you guys were looking to pick up a nice supercar, this is one that I definitely recommend to you guys. Came out with the Smuggler's Run DLC, and it's just overall a fun vehicle to drive. And then one of the most useful vehicles in the game, the Havoc. It is my second to the Buzzard, but now with the Sparrow it's not as valued, so I think that's why they put this on sale. As well as this week seems to be an aircraft oriented update, so you guys can get the Havoc on sale, which is actually a pretty good vehicle still to this day. And then if you guys go over to Maze Bank foreclosures, you guys can get yourself the hangar for a significant discount. All the hangars are on sale, including their renovations, so you guys will want to pick one of those up. I'm not a huge fan of the business itself, but it does give you some pretty cool perks. You can actually customize your personal aircrafts and make Pegasus aircrafts your personal aircraft, so that's pretty nice. I went ahead and purchased the living quarters and office furniture because it's on sale and now's the time to buy it. I'm eventually going to want it, so I might as well get it while it's at a discount. So we went ahead and got those, but you don't need any of that stuff. I recommend you just get the hangar and then learn how to run the business. And that brings me to the money making methods for the week. Now the first money making method we're going to talk about is the hangar. The hangar is 2 times money on hangar crate missions. You guys can go ahead and sell your crates for 2 times the money, which is actually a pretty good deal. Again, I'm not a fan of this business, but if you would like to learn how to run it, I'll leave a link in the description box below, as well as a card here, so you guys can click on that and learn how to run this business and make the most amount of money with it. But pretty much you're going to be sent to destroy aircraft or destroy targets on the ground using a specific aircraft, and then you guys can go ahead, get those crates and bring them back. It's very similar to the crate mission, but they're 2 times money, so I figured I'd give you guys a heads up on that. And then we'll move on to the next money making method, which is all air races. So if you press start, go to online, go to jobs, and then go to Rockstar Created, and then go to races. You can actually filter to air races, and all of them are 3 times money. So I went ahead and played the base level air race, and that put me in with one other player. I just played really early, so not many people will be playing it, but I know when this is 3 times money, a lot of people like to play this specific race, so I highly recommend you guys go ahead and play this. I accidentally hit that guy and end up making him quit, so I end up having to play by myself, which is a little bit unfortunate. I do notice that when you have teammates or enemies or competitors playing with you, you guys will actually get a higher payout. So he ends up leaving right about now after he commits suicide, and then we end up having to finish the race by myself, which again kind of sucks. The cool thing with these races though is you can actually bring your personal vehicle. So I have my gold Hydra, which stands me out from everybody else. So if you guys do pick up that hangar, you guys will be able to use your customized vehicles in these races. So it's kind of neat that they did that for this week. I think they actually thought this week through quite a bit. So you'll see here, after I'm done finishing this race by myself solo, so you can do this by yourself, which is kind of neat. I did 3 laps, took me 4 minutes and 49 seconds, and I got paid $20,000, which isn't a great payout, but hey, to do something by yourself and something as simple as racing around in a circle, it's actually a pretty decent payout. Last but definitely not least, this definitely saved the week, is the adversary mode, Motor Wars. So if you go to online jobs, same thing, and then go to adversary mode, you will find the Motor Wars 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and etc. And you guys will be able to go and play this. So this is pretty much the Fortnite of GTA 5 Online. It's the closest thing to Fortnite. You have a circle that closes in, last man or team standing wins. My recommendation to you guys that are beginning, if you have a friend, definitely get in the half track. The half track is definitely one of the better vehicles to compete with. If you have a group of friends to play with, this is super fun. I did this on my last stream I did a few days ago. I don't stream often, but when I do like playing this because the amount of players you can get in one lobby and have a good time with, it's just really interactive and just an overall good time. Definitely just recommended for general fun. I play this when it's not 2 times the money, or 3 times the money, sorry. So it's 3 times the money, so you're gonna get a great payout for completing these missions. Number 1 is definitely use the half track, and then don't be afraid to get out of your vehicle. It forces other people sometimes to get out of their vehicle if you hide well enough. And you can see here I end up clutching this win. There's 2 versus 1. I hid and ended up being able to take out both of them, winning that round. So we ended up playing 3 rounds. We only won 2 rounds, they won 1, so we didn't win all 3 rounds. We're just average players, and we ended up leaving with $120,000. I'm assuming that if we had a 1, we would have left with around $150,000, which is actually a great payout. So definitely check out the Motor Wars. And last but finally not least, we have this week's time trial, which is the casino time trial. I've done this time trial several times now. It's a good time trial for you guys to complete. It's pretty easy. I'm using the Baddie 801 fully upgraded, so I highly recommend you guys go outside the casino, get your Baddie 801. Definitely use a motorcycle for this one, in my opinion. I definitely recommend that, or a super fast sports car, because some of the turns and stuff going up the hill are tight, and it's just a very tight area. So having a motorcycle is actually kind of advantageous for this one. But you guys will want to know what turns you're taking pre-hand. So this turn here is super important. The reason being you're going to want to know is because taking those turns and having to fully stop for them is just not going to work for you guys. You have to pre-predict when you're going to have to make these turns, and then you have this other turn here. And the way to pre-predict is start the time trial and then put your waypoint down, put it down where you're going to have that turn. It'll kind of help you, give you like a idea of when you guys have to actually make that turn, because you're going to have the kilometers or meters climbing down on you, or miles, or whatever you guys use to tell you when you're going to turn. So super important that you guys wheelie as much as possible. If you crash and fall off your bike, go ahead and hold the Y button, it'll respawn you. But you can see here I beat the time trial, earning myself $100,000 in GTA 5 Online in under 1 minute. So that's actually a pretty good payout. So hopefully you guys found this week's update interesting. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comment section below, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching.